Hi, my name is Lizbeth Melendez. I am a pre-K dual language teacher. I've been a teacher for 7 years, but 3 years in Tarrant County. I've been teaching pre-K all the 7 years, and what I've seen so far is that it's very important because it sets the foundation skills for whether they go to kindergarten, first grade, their future and all. We try to teach them about social emotional learning. We try to teach them the pre-academic skills, the foundation that they're gonna need to do critical thinking. We do a lot of problem solving. They do a lot of dress up, so that helps with the creativity. So there's a lot of tools that they can absorb from coming to pre-K. So I've had a few of them, I would say most of them. Once they come over here, this is the first time for them to come and socialize with other kids. So not only it helps them to, learn about routines, but also how to cooperate with their peers or how to take turns, how to share. Those are just tools that I think that it helps anybody in their adulthood. Some of my kids are English learners, so they come over here and they get to not only exploring their language and building vocabulary, but also building their background knowledge. Some of my kids, they have never been to the zoo, or they never been to the beach, or they never been to, those minimum experiences that we get on a normal basis. They have never done that before. So when they come to our school and we take a road trip to the zoo while we're at school, they get to learn a lot about, what's around it, the background knowledge that they absorb, and then that gives them a lot of confidence. So whenever they get to talk to other peers, or they get to talk to adults, they know what conversations to create out of that. So it's kind of funny because I started with a communications degree, so I did a different thing for my career, and then there was a point in life where I decided that I wanted to make a difference, and so I was a PR specialist, and so I noticed a lot of lack of minor skills, and so I was thinking, where does that start? And I started thinking about it, and I believe that pre-K is your foundation. And so for me, I knew that was where I needed to go. So then I switched to become a teacher, and I wanted specifically pre-K because I feel that if you set a good foundation, it doesn't matter where else you're gonna, if you're gonna turn out to be an attorney or police officer, you're always gonna need those foundation skills that we taught here in pre-K. So we had, obviously pre-K is their first time coming to school. So a lot of the things that we do as a pre-K teacher, even though I don't have a certification on SPED or any other things, it is very important for us to start observing their behaviors, and we can just send them to the correct person to get diagnosed or to get tested. I personally have worked with a few of them, but as a teacher, I feel that we can also make sure that everybody gets what they deserve, what tools they need. So this school is really fun because we have to use a lot of creativity, and we get to be ourselves. So it is pretty awesome to go to another room and see other teachers, what they're doing on their centers, or how, that has impacted their kids. And then you can start mimicking or making a little bit of modifications to target the skills that your kids need. And so for us, we can just walk into the neighbors and look at their classrooms, look at their centers, and try to get inspiration. And then whenever it's our turn to be in that classroom, we get to proceed and make those changes. Send your kid to pre-K. It is so important for them to start socializing as early as possible. Like I said, it helps them with social, emotional skills, obviously academic skills, but just being around other kids and having that social skills is going to help them with any critical thinking or problem solving throughout their future. So it's very important. Go early and go forward.